nothing. Even the small case against African TV, they lost it. African TV beat Baba Mohbad and his legal team, hands down. That's as small as that one is. So tell me, when I seen today, I wanted to play his full speech. It was even me, it was so irritating. It was irritating. One, the way he speaks, he's trying to pretend, he's trying to do what people are telling him to do, that, Baba, you've got to act like you are pained. You got to act like everything is not all right. Look at a man who we have blessed, we have given him money, everything is fine, sound. Last time they asked him, are you living in your best life? He said, yes. They said, what has changed? Since Mohbad died, are you better now or you were better then? He said, it's better now. He's living best. He's living his best life right now. And then because we come out, we drag him, we talk about that. And then right now in the new interview, they push him out again. Go and say, no, you are not happy right now. And then today now he went, oh, I'm not happy since Mohbad died. Do people think that we are fools to just be listening to garbages? We have selection. We have selections, okay? We are selective of what we hear. Immediately, I have to disregard that interview because it was like, it's making me become dull. It's like some people are trying to prove by every means that they are working hard. When legal team was available, I expected Baba Mohbad and his legal team to go out so that legal team will be active. The lawyers, not himself. Baba Mohbad is not a fighter. He can't do shit. Nothing good can come from Mohbad's father, Joseph Aloba. Let me make that clear. Okay? As long as it's in the one in this case that is want to be fronting, the man does not know what to do. He should just be told to sit down and be doing his carpenter job. All right? And if you know you don't want justice, keep pushing Joseph Aloba in the front. And I will bet you any amount. If you know you have money, come, let's bet. As long as Joseph Aloba is in the front, I swear you will not get just from Mohbad. I swear you will not get just from Mohbad. As long as the man is the one leading. Tell me what he has done. For more than 1.5 years, tell me what he has achieved. Even common autopsy, his doctor is telling him he cannot see autopsy. Can't you see the stupidity in all of this? Can't you see? He doesn't have any evidence. What does he have that he wants to work with? Baba Mohbad will never go to criminal court. And I keep telling you guys, unless the police arrest Baba, because he quickly buried Mohbad, and let me say police want him to go to jail for that, like 14 years imprisonment. And Baba Mohbad is now one of the suspects or criminal. That is when Baba Mohbad is going to go to criminal court. Otherwise, Baba is not a witness. Baba was not the Mohbad died. I don't know. Only witness or people who are suspect can go to criminal court. They don't just pack everybody and take them to criminal court. Criminal court is not like coroner inquest. It is not like coroner inquest. Coroner inquest is investigating. In the court, they don't investigate. They already know people who are suspected, who are suspect of the crime. They already know them, and they are the one that they want to try to convict in court. So, if you are not a witness, you will not know that Mohbad was killed. Okay? You have not committed crime. What are you doing in the criminal court? In fact, who will call you? It is either any of the two lawyers, the two legal team, say, okay, I have a witness I want to bring to the court. Who want to bring Baba Mohbad as a witness? Who? I'm asking. Is it the prosecution? Prosecution is there to defend the police. Do you understand? Prosecutor, people don't know what prosecutor is. Prosecutors are there to defend the police, the investigation of the police. What did police bring about you? Let's say police said that you committed a crime. Investigators are going to be proving that you committed that crime with the evidence the police has brought. For example, right now, the police believe that in Mohbad's death is the nurse that killed Mohbad. And they have their evidence. So right now in the criminal court, police will take the nurse to the criminal court, and the prosecutor in front of the judge will be using the evidence of the police against the nurse. Do you understand? The nurse will be doing everything to prove that the nurse killed Mohbad. The prosecutors are where the police are because they rely on the police investigation. It's just a process to get justice through the government, through the state. This is the state versus the criminals. So there's procedure to get judgment through the state. What is hard that people don't understand this case? When you allow too much of your time to listen to Bukky Jesse, to listen to fools. If I sit Bukky Jesse here for hours, I will lecture Bukky Jesse. Why are you guys allowing these people to be destroying Mohbad case? What do you guys want? What do you guys want? Insult all the time. In fact, I will even tell something, right? The government may even choose not to give Mohbad justice because they are the only one who can give Mohbad justice. When you look at the kind of insult and the way you guys are taking this case to be, insulting everybody, dragging everybody, Bukky Jesse every time causing people to begin to swear. She's the one that brought swear into this case. We're all very purified in science class here, using logic to analyze. But when all these issues of scandals came up, we missed it. People, open your eyes. What do you want? Do you even love Nigeria? Do you even love Lagos State? Do you even care at all? Do you care at all? At least Bukky Jesse has come out right now. What is important? What is she doing? If prayer can give Mohbad justice, why did prayer not save Mohbad from dying? You guys, people should be using their sense. Forget about prayer. Prayer does nothing here. Was prayer not there when Mohbad was dying? Was God not there watching Mohbad dying? So Mohbad want Mohbad to die. God want Mohbad to die and then give him justice. How about other cases? Funshaw Williams, Delegiwa, those killed for many years and have not gotten justice. God don't love them. God don't love them. When would you guys stop deceiving yourself? When? Why won't you guys just wake up and start facing the reality? Asking questions. Only through scientific questions. I know a lot of people are not used to asking questions. Even in classroom those days, when the teacher says, do you guys understand any question? They say no question. Further mathematics, biology, integrated science, everything, you don't ask questions. And this is the same problem about cases suffering. And this is the problem Nigerians are suffering. This is the problem that all of us are suffering. Ask intelligent questions that will give you answer that will lead you somewhere. Ask yourself right now, no matter the amount of money you contribute to Yomi Fabiyi, no matter, if police insist that they will not investigate the 3 seconds video, what you gonna do? Can anybody answer that question? What you gonna do? Because that is where it all comes back to. What you gonna do? But let me tell you what to do again. Let me tell you what to do. Let me tell you what to do. Like as I've said, it is very easy. It is very, very easy and easily achieved. This is where I will say, Quincy, there are different approaches to criminal cases. There are circumstances in which the family of the deceased can put up a civil case against any suspect with evidence demanding for compensation upon conviction that that person committed such act, but you have to provide an evidence. And I'm going to state it. For example, if you're aware of the case of, I'm going to use this case in USA because they also participate in a similar process. The case of O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
You realize that Ronald Goodman and Nicole Brown, the ex-wife of O.J. Simpson, were in their condominium. They were in their condo, in their house. O.J. Simpson, who has divorced Nicole Brown. O.J. Simpson is a black guy, then Nicole Brown is a white lady. So O.J. Simpson has divorced his girlfriend. They were having a lot of domestic violence. So in the history of that lady, the violence that she lastly had was coming from O.J. Simpson. That is that black footballer, that guy, a black guy. So now they divorced on the basis of domestic violence, 1992. By 1994, there was a suspected homicide case. That is, there was the two person, Nicole Brown and his new boyfriend, who is a white guy. They were found in the apartment dead. No trace, nothing. No CCTV footage. Now, how was this issue resolved? The case was reported, and the police, when they looked left and right, they didn't see anybody around. No, nothing. They said they looked into the history of the lady. They said, when was this person? Who fought this person last? Who do you know? Has have a lot of exchange in one way or the other that anybody can suspect that might have, come back for this lady. And they said maybe the ex, because I don't think they broke up happily. There was domestic violence and all of those things. The moment police heard that this somebody who has been divorced for 2 years, they have to go look for O.J. Simpson. He was chased down to California. He was arrested. He was investigated. October 5th, 1994, was investigated. In fact, I think that was one of the most televised criminal investigated case in the USA till date. So O.J. Simpson, October 5th, 1994, was arrested. The police investigated him. The police did everything for almost 10 months. They were unable to. In fact, because he was a black guy and there was this discrimination, they even went ahead to plant some gloves to say that, because they wanted him. So it was like black Africans were supporting O.J. Simpson, while the white people were supporting this guy, the lady, the white girl. So at the end of the day, the police did not find any evidence to convict him. The judge declared him innocent. He was left. The family was angry, and the family filed a lawsuit demanding for compensation and also accusing him of the wrongful death of their daughter. And also the family of the Ronald Goldman, the same thing. And in less than 3 months, through a civil trial, when different person continue to bring up their evidences, were invited as testimonials. At the end of the day, O.J. Simpson couldn't deny anymore, and he was convicted in a civil case, not in a criminal case. Baba can sue all of them in that house for the wrongful death of Mohbad, and give his own reason why he believes that they have a hand in Mohbad's death, and let investigation now. This will be the condition. They can sue Baba Mohbad back, but Baba Mohbad, to take that step, he must know whether truly he's convinced. Baba must speak to his family and know for sure whether Mohbad was killed or Mohbad died in the hand of the nurse. This is no longer a joke. This is what Baba Mohbad will be man enough. If it's me, okay, I will make my investigation within the family. I will go to my children, find a way to get to my wife, and try to use in wisdom. The man doesn't have wisdom. You see, he's only doing what social media wants. By himself, he doesn't know nothing. It's not because it's simple, okay? He's just a careless father. A careless father. He's a careless man. Careless man.
You see?
That's words to describe him.
You see, I think if Baba Mohbad
to make the investigations, go on.
I think if Baba Mohbad has a good lawyer that is advocating for him, because all the ones he had, the last one they said he dismissed him, Odumosu, the Sanchitu, yeah. His son, he knows the right thing to do. They were supposed to advise him, because if you have a lawyer, if you don't know the right thing to do, the lawyer is supposed to be in that position to tell the client, let's go this way. This is the right thing for us to do. Let's not wait for the government. We too, we can sue the people that were in that house. All of them. No one should be left out. Whether his son was there, the wife
You know
was there.
what are the implication of that?
Yeah.
What that means, what that implies, or what that means is that if Baba sues them, now Baba Mohbad will now demand permission from the court to have his own team to launch into an investigation.
Yes.
We give them order to do anything that they want to do to prove that these people have a hand in the death of their son. It's allowed.
Of course, it's a simple mathematics. If somebody
anymore.
want to reason it, really, the people in that house, they knows what happens. None of them is clean. And as you can see, none of them is even saying the truth. This one has a story to say. The other one has another story to say. The other one has another story to say. You see, there is conspiracy in between all of them. No one is saying the truth, which means a crime took place there. It might be one person that did the crime. It might be maybe a group of people that did that crime. So the legal team, they have to do something and sue all of them and let the police investigate all of them all over again. It's never too late to do a fresh investigation.
I'm telling you. As in,
Can I come in? Good evening, everybody. Can I come in, Papa?
oh, come on, speak now. I told you now, don't ask for those permission. We don't do it here. Just speak.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to interrupt.
No,
It's not
say,
my.
we go with the flow. We don't ask for permission. Just speak. Yeah.
You see, just to add to what you just said, the bottom truth about Baba Mohbad's legal team, the legal team, they are not hungry for justice, okay? If truly they are hungry for justice, what happened today on Baba Mohbad going out there for this interview, to me, it doesn't make sense. Nothing have said in that interview to move a stone or to make the authority to feel, hey, what we are doing is not good, or the way we are handling this case is not okay. That's number one. Now, I don't know if anybody observed the pattern. You see, Yomi is coming out tomorrow for a major press conference. So what is the haste of Baba Mohbad going out today to the voice of the people? You see, if Baba Mohbad want to have these people to work with him, have people that is fighting for this justice to work with him as a team and help pushing this case forward, what is the haste of coming out today for that interview? Okay, that's number one. The last
to take credit again, to outshine Yomi.
Yes, because the last time Yomi was supposed to come out for the same first interview. You remember the social media interview he did. He went ahead of Yomi to do that interview. So it's becoming a pattern. I don't know who is pushing him. And obviously
It's going to be that Bukky Jesse for sure. I believe it's Bukky Jesse for sure.
I know. So it's high time.
Yeah.
It's high time the people that is pushing him, that getting justice for Mohbad is nobody is competing with Baba Mohbad, okay? Because they are making it look like a competition now. Because I don't know if anybody observed the pattern of what is going on. Each time anybody is coming out and they are well to go ahead of them, instead of them having Baba Mohbad close to these people to have a teamwork done. No, that's number one. Then number two, why did I say that Baba Mohbad's legal team is not eager for justice? They are not hungry for justice. Number two, Baba Mohbad was sent for this interview alone. Who? Is he not supposed to sit hand in hand with his legal team? Okay, because to me, watching that interview, from the beginning to the end, immediately they started, the person that interviewed sent me a message. Okay, I watched him from the beginning to the end.
Sorry, don't forget, that was when Lady Aries went to do
some of the things that he has said in interview without a proof,
do you remember?
Can actually cause him another problem.
Hello? Oh my God. Hello?
You see?
Hello? I'm coordinating. We have to hear each other.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes. I said that was when the Aries went to had her first interview. That's in place. Do you remember? Go
yes.
on.
So
network problem. Network problem. I'm the one coordinating. We need to be able to hear each other. Are you back? Susie, are you speaking? We cannot hear you. You're muted. If in case you're speaking.
Somebody muted me. I don't know why. No, can you hear me now?
You had a bad network. I was asking you. I said, do you know that was the same place that the Aries had her interview?
Yeah, we've been there.
Yeah.
No one. Yes.
Yeah.
So now, why rushing Baba Mohbad to go for this interview today when a major press conference is coming up tomorrow, and Baba Mohbad and his team is supposed to sit hand in hand with Yomi and have this thing done? So my question, the interview today has no any credit to it. I'm sorry. I know they're going to come after me. There's no credit to that interview. And nothing new. It's like Baba went there to sit down on the rolling chair to give us a story. Completely story. So for me, that's the way I feel about the interview. And these are the things that always get him in trouble. Because there's no legal thing there to guide him to object if some question that is not supposed to answer in public, you understand? The legal thing is supposed to say, no, my client will not answer that question. So they always send him to war front, you understand, to go and cause more problem for himself. So the way I feel about the interview today, for me, it's a 0. No. There's no need for that interview today at all. So, Papa can take over from me. There's no need for it.
Don't. It's a scope. They are acting on your money right now. They are not acting because they understand that some things can be done. I've never seen this kind of thing before. You are seeing clear that some things cannot be done, but you just want to enjoy the money. That's what I'm saying. There are some things they know that cannot be achieved. But the money, they want to get your money, then later on give you excuse that, we tried our best. Well, it didn't go. You have seen. I'm telling you, ask yourself a question. Why is Mohbad not coming out to talk about accountability? Since the day that lady made mention, the lady said, if they come out and give a wrong Access Bank account, that she works there, that they will pull out the original one, that they will pull it out, and Baba will go to jail, at least 14 years imprisonment. If they try to go and manipulate it and just go to Microsoft Excel, type it, they are not truthful to the public. This is the reason why they never wanted any foundation to be in this case, because of their evil agenda to make money and not to seek for justice. And let me tell you something, right? The police are not stupid. That's why no matter what Mohbad father says, no matter what Mohbad father says, I swear police will never take him serious. I won't lie to you guys. Because those intelligent people understand that he need cash and not justice. Go on.
I have a question. Where is Muyiwa and who is Baba's lawyer at the moment?
If you ask me, who do I ask?
Because I feel if somebody has a lawyer in a case like this, yeah, it's not a child's play, and it's not just an ordinary case. Yeah, it's a homicide case. The lawyer, sometimes, they could have been coming out sometimes to inform the public. Yeah, their next move, their next plan.
They know it's not a serious case. They know it's not a serious case. I won't lie to you. They know it's not a serious case. That's why they keep pushing Baba back out.
As I'm looking at the whole situation right now, it's like Baba doesn't even have a lawyer.
He just have some people pushing him, some people in social media.
Even the Shitu. No. Things are not right. In short.
That's why I'm saying that no matter how far Yomi Fabiyi does, right? No matter, so are you speaking? But I think you guys used to have a good network there in America. Anyway,
our network is so poor these days. I don't know why.
Anyway, Donald Trump came in. We have BAT. We have about Tunumbu. Maybe that's how our network is good.
In short, I would be happy if Ada Foundation will be able to win their case at the court.
Yes, that's the next action.
And if that happens, you'll see action. Yeah. if they reopen the coroner inquest, I believe if that man is allowed to come into the case, he will
pave way. It will pave way for
he will invite all of them
for them to enter the case.
Yes. And I just pray that they will be able to, come into the case and do something, because
I don't really know what changer. All this is doing. All this is your is doing, going front, coming back. The real game changer is that inquest, because police had made it very clear. They said that this case is out of their hands. Anybody come to them right now that you are just wasting your time, that this case has been given to the inquest to investigate, that the government has told the inquest to come in and investigate, that whenever inquest comes in, they steps aside. The police are making it clear that they have stepped aside. And the police also made it very clear that if a member of the family says that they don't want justice, they don't want investigation, that there's nothing police can do. Police will say, okay, we have put it in record. You guys lost your family member this day, that day. But if you guys don't want to investigate, no need for us to waste government resources to investigate it on it. And the division between the family today will even, in fact, make the police not to investigate it. Because if of the family is saying yes, others saying no. Police are going to go on.
Papariano, I disagree on that aspect of police saying that if any member of the family decide to come out and say no, we don't want justice. Remember, this group of family, they already accepted Mohbad's demise and they already buried him. is the voice of the people, we, the concerned citizen. Because of us, they assume Mohbad. So, if any of the family decided to come up and say, no, we don't want justice, and police would take that without, come out to do a press conference and let we, the public, know that this is what the family has said, though. Nobody should blame us, the police, for this. You understand? And yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There are procedures to how investigation works here in Nigeria. The way it works in Nigeria is not the way it works in America. In America, as long as a crime is reported, as long as an information is gotten, they swing into action. In Nigeria, there's a procedure. In the police report, the police made it very clear that a member of the family has to report the case and be willing for investigation. That is to say that right now, right? Police may just find a dead body in the street, in this country, and just pick the person and go bury straight, take to the morgue, without even investigating how it happened. Unlike other countries, who when they see it, they swing into action. So the police made it so clear that even when the public was shouting, the family still came to do the right thing. Then they started. We the public called for the investigation. We called for it, right? But the police was still making it clear that if Wumi and Baba Mohbad still did not sign that paper, they will not proceed. So they proceeded because Wumi and Baba signed that paper. So if Wumi and Baba Mohbad right now are fighting, which way to go? Now police is more, they can be reluctant right now because right now they don't know the two sides are fighting. The voices are not the same. If they are expecting you guys, they are trying to work to satisfy you, the family, who they feel has lost the most, not just general members of the public. The way things work here in Nigeria, we have to understand it. If it's not okay, then we can protest, we can try to change it. But these laws are real. Not until it happens to any one of us before we understand these things are not good. It's not a good law in the country.
Okay.
It must be addressed.
Let me ask you a question now, Papariano.
Let me get my malt. Just speak. I need to mix Ogoeje, malt and milk.
Okay. Now that anybody can answer this question for me if you are familiar with the system. Now, the way the family is treating this case, let's assume that the family don't want justice, the true justice that we, the public, want, and the family don't want the justice we want. And the authority decided to work it on the family's way and give them the justice they want. Is there any way that we, the public, can say, okay, based on what we know as an independent citizen, based on what we know and based our own investigation on this case, we have a different person that we are suspecting that has hand in the demise of Mohbad, not the person they sentenced, and we now pick up the case and said, okay, we're going to pick up the case with the authority, saying that they have done a very bad job in this case, being biased and sentence a wrong person. Is it possible that we public can go that route? Is it possible? Can anybody answer that question for me, please? Andy, are you there, please?
Can you repeat your question, please, Suzanne? Good afternoon.
Afternoon. Now, I say now, based on the way the family is handling this case now, the justice we, the concerned citizen, want is not what they want. And the authority end of sentence the people that the family want to sentence, like the nurse. And we, the concerned citizen, based on our investigations, from what we know, it's totally a different person that organized this Mohbad's murder. Okay? And the police decided to go with what the family wants, the justice the family wants. And we decided to say, no, based on what we know, we're not going to accept that sentencing. Can we, the public, okay, now pick up a case with the authority based on how they have handled this case?
Oh, thank you, Susan. I think this question, we've deliberated on this question many, many times. Let me start from saying this. There's no doubt you are aware because you are part of this justice. You are part of this movement of seeking justice for Mohbad. You understand? Now, the point is this. At the beginning, the police have nailed their suspect. And the number one suspect is nurse. You understand me? Followed by spending and prime boy. But you see, we the public, we've let the authority know that this case belongs to public. Now, when they try to pin it on prime boy, we the public, we fought truly. And that is why at the later stage, they exonerate prime boy away from this for a while. Another point that I want to chip in is this. Despite the fact that they've nailed these three people, you understand me? They too, within their caucus, the authority, they themselves, they believe that, you see, these people, they are the wrong people. You understand me? That is why they themselves, they cannot charge them to court. And thirdly, regarding to the nurse, you understand me, whom the police said, she is the one that really paying Mohbad. They failed to bring this nurse to coroner inquest or charge us to court. You understand me? And Suzanne, we shouldn't make any mistake here. This case belongs to public. This is what we've been campaigning for. You understand me? Even though with the help of the family as well. You understand me? They've tried to nail prime boy. You understand me? But with the help of the public, we said to them, no, this is not the justice. You understand me? And let me be straight to your question right now. Regarding to this, we will do all what we could do. You understand me? We will do all we could do. And sorry, let me quickly respond to Danny G. Danny G, we are all here. When Senshitu, one of the legal practitioners for Joseph Aloba, said, and I quote, 3 things have been established. And the newspaper came out that, okay, with everything, they are going to charge Prime Boy with this. They drop it. Okay? They drop it. The charges against Prime Boy, they drop it. Let that stand to your mind. Now, regarding to this, you see, it's the public that hold this case. If it is 1 or 2, 3, 4 people united, you understand me? No way, you understand me, they can go against the wish of the public. And don't forget, Suzanne, it is public. It is the voice of the public that make the authority of Lagos State to exhume the body of Mohbad. And look at the conference of Yomifabi, African TV. Everything is coming up. It's coming together, one way or the other. You see, just like Papariano said, we the public, and we have been campaigning this a couple of months ago. If we come together, it's not everybody. The public will never be united on this case of Mohbad because we have different view. But
end the case the way the family want it. And we, the concerned citizen, we don't want it that way. Now, do we have, as a concerned citizen, do we have a right to go sue them, sue the public, sue the family? Do we?
I think we have rights to bring forward a case before the courts, addressing our concern. We can apply to the court to say, or we can even petition the police themselves that the person that is prosecuted for that case or convicted is not responsible. It's not responsible for the crime, but provided there is an evidence substantial enough to back it. When police see a very substantial evidence, even if they don't want to investigate it, now they have no choice. But now, in the process of should they investigate or they shouldn't investigate, I think they need some certain consent from some people to start up their investigation. For example, and I think after this, I will play the only police person who addressed this particular issue of how their procedure is when it comes to crime. And that is the interview with Daddy Freeze, the one Benjamin Hundeyin had with him, where Daddy Freeze asked him so many questions that, in general, I can't quote him, but when he answered the question, he answered by saying, for example, some family wave investigation that look at Muslims right now, that Muslim people, they bury their death as quick as possible. Even if it's a crime or whatever, they bury it as quick as possible. That is what their religion says, and that the police respect it. You see, that they will just put it in record, okay, that this person either was killed, this person died, or whatever. It's going to be in record. But the family want to pursue investigation, that they will do it. But some family do waves, they do wave investigation. And I find that disturbing. I don't know if that answers your question.
Yes, sir. So let me go ahead and ask another question, if this is going to be possible. Now, the case is still on, and based on the way the police has handled this case from the top, because somebody that was in charge of this case before in Lagos was present when this whole case started, was promoted and transferred to Abuja. So with that alone, I believe that Abuja headquarters is aware of this case, okay, because he was in this case before he was moved to Abuja. That's number one. To me, the way the Nigerian police force, or the current regime of Nigerian police force, from the top to the lowest, has handled this case, it's not okay. For me, it looks like they know what happened. It looks like somebody is being protected by this set of police officers. Now, let's say why the case is still on. If I decide to go ahead as an individual and police petition the police and say, hey, based on the way you people have handled this case, suspecting you guys that you guys know something and you guys are trying to protect somebody because you guys are so adamant to move forward, to swing into action based on some evidence, put the evidence that I feel that they can use and swing into actions, and is being ignored by these police people, and petition them while the case is on, have that as an evidence and hold it till whatever they do with the case. And when I pick up a case with them, after closing the case and do whatever they want to do that fits what they want, is that possible?
I don't think any professional will appreciate a civilian teaching them how to do their job. They will never. Yes, it will sound like it will sound disrespect that, hey, come, let's say I'm the police now. You are approaching me saying I've not done the correct investigation, and I ask you, what particular evidence have you got to show that I've not done the right thing? And you bring a 3 seconds video, and I look at it. I am the one who has the power to investigate. I look at it. I say, no. This is child play. I don't think there's anything good in this. But you insist that there's something good in that. What power have you got?
No, I'm not going to.
I said, so what are you going to do? I'm just trying to play the other side. Tell me what next you're going to do.
Okay, for me, I'm not going to base I'm not going to base my petition is not going to be based on the 3-second video. My petition is going to base on what the family members have said from the beginning of this case, from Wumi to Mama Mohbad to Baba Mohbad himself, which they are all out there.
Susan
And
Empire. Susan
yes,
Empire.
sir.
Let's say
Yes, sir.
that I'm the police, right? And you don't forget you have to take your petition to the police first. They are the one responsible. It's when they didn't do it very well, then you cannot go to court, right? Petition them before the court. You want the court to review police decision. Because the reason why we have order or order of mandamus is an order placed before the court that require the presence of a lower authority to be, or that requires to review the decision made by a lower authority. The coroner inquest is lower. The police investigation is lower to the court. The court has every right to summon the police to be able to compel the police to do some certain things. In fact, even the Attorney General, even the DPP, these are the prosecutors. They have every right to compel the police. You can still go to those people. I mean, take your evidence to them and discuss. That's what I'm saying. I've laid out some things that I think should be done here. I mean, after looking at other cases and how things are done elsewhere, I just borrowed those ideas. I said, now, if a fiat was given, let's say a fiat was given to you, me, African TV, Yomi, or anybody, right? What that fiat means is that Attorney General has given you the power of the state. The state is the one that's supposed to represent the police evidence in court. That's the prosecutors. That they want to defend whatever police have said in court. That's the prosecutors. So police will submit to the office of the prosecutors. They will go and defend what police has investigated. Only they cannot investigate. Their evidence is coming from what police has given to them. So now, if fiat is given, now those prosecutors who are defending the police, they are not going to be there. Private individuals like maybe Yomi Foundation, African TV Foundation, Ada Foundation, or Baba Mohbad Foundation, or Baba Mohbad legal team, right, can be granted a fiat when police will submit to their table. You know, right now, when police investigate, they submit to the DPP for prosecution. Those ones will tell them, okay, can you guys go and check this area? Sometimes DPP will tell them to go back and check some certain areas and bring that report to their table that they need it as part of what they will use in court. You see, that's why I'm saying that one of the areas for us to approach this, we can still take whatever we have, all right, and send it to the office of the DPP. Direct. Send it to them for them to see that there is still a lot lacking in this investigation. And maybe they can compel the police to go get it done. Or we can go through the court. Someone needs to someone needs to compel the police, to convince the police to make something, to be able to touch all these areas we are seeing that they are not seeing. Right? So that has not been done yet. But if an authority who has the power to investigate a case is saying that so far, after everything, we don't see anything and we don't want to go to that direction, all those directions we have heard. Don't forget, all these things you heard about Mohbad murder, Mohbad that you want to tell to the police has it with them. The police said in their report that they have compiled, in fact, every video that is circulated by Mohbad, they have compiled it together. So they are making it clear to you that they have it. The one that the hand is shaking, the one that neck is bent, everything. Police confirming to you that they have it. And upon their review, they think that they don't need to check camera, any other thing. They think it is the nurse that killed Mohbad. They pitch their tent there. And they want that particular one. They want that particular person to face the court. You see? But you know,
one step ahead. When everywhere block, then they will come back to now, what can we do? Just mark it down. They will still come back to police are stubborn, they don't want to do, we have done everything. Then now, what do you want to do? Then now they will still go back to do the right thing. We have to learn how to follow up with cases.
Papariano, sorry, I just quickly came in there. What I suggest, I mean, this is what I believe there should be way to go forward. If the police wants to carry out if they're bent on doing what they investigated, the police themselves can be investigated. You know that.
Thank you.
The police handling of the case can be a subject of investigation. By constitution, that's what's happening here. If the petitions and petition conferences are pointing to them, then they need to go back and seek redress. So
Yes.
I may be wary in the sense of saying if the families say they don't want to carry out the justice and homicide situation, which is a crime against the state.
To the Empire TV, when you started this line of thought, I actually was following, and I had a question in my mind. Well, Papariano mentioned it, and I think I should still ask you that. What other, and I'll ask Harry too, what other evidences does the public have that is more than what is on ground now to the police?
This is what I just wrote. Right, to answer your question, sorry, Susie. To answer your question, I just put it down. We're asking for phone forensic investigation. We're asking for banking investigation. Nothing has been done by that. Police has never come out to give us conferences. The extent of the investigation, they haven't come out to tell anybody. And that's what I'm saying, that police themselves can be investigated of the handling of this case.
Yes.
And they will go back to redress.
And Richie, based on the way the police have handled this case, it's a one-way case. They've made up their mind on what to do. And so what I'm saying, can we, the citizen, now pick up a case with the police and say, yes, the way we stay on the fence and watch you guys, the way you have handled this case, it's not okay. We going to pick up a case with you. And that is the angle I'm coming from.
The reason why I'm saying this, Papariano.
1 minute, sir. 1 minute, sir, Richard. 1 minute. You see, that question is what I wanted to say something to. And I think I have two answers to it now. I had one before, but now two, because of what Sir Richie said. The first one I had in mind is the only way we can force the hand of the police, compel them, is to go by the route of forensics. We can force them, get the fiat, file it back to the DPP, like what Papariano said, that we need forensics of all the players in this game, of whatever pipe. And then number two, to what Sarichi said.
Who do you want to tell that?